One of the biggest financial decisions most people will ever make is to sell a family home. How do you pick a real estate agent? What are the pitfalls? What are the agent's responsibilities and what are yours? Fair Trading helps make this process a lot simpler.
We work with consumers and we give them advice and information when they come to us. We also work with real estate agents to make sure that they are appropriately licensed. We inspect their records and their books to make sure that they're complying with the law. We'll try to resolve disputes that occur from time to time between people. We can also disqualify or cancel a real estate agent's licence, so people can't work in the industry, and we can do that either on a permanent basis or for a number of years. Above all else, our job is to make sure that the public can have confidence in the market. There's no one particular type of person that makes a good real estate agent. A lot of new real estate agents will be paired or buddied with a more experienced or senior real estate agent, and they'll do a couple of sales and rental work through an agency for a number of months. You can go to TAFE courses, and there are courses run by professional organisations as well. Certainly joining a professional association is one thing that we encourage. If a consumer gets 2 to 3 quotes about a particular property and one is wildly higher than the other two, we tell the consumer to be very suspicious of that high price, but the consumer should ask why do they think they can get that price, whereas the market price seems to be much lower. We tell all consumers to be very upfront about the pros and cons of the property and to be very open. We also tell the real estate agents that they need to be very honest when they're marketing the property. Real estate agents aren't perfect, and we don't hold them to a perfect standard, but they are supposed to act professionally and ethically. So if you do know, you do need to pass that information along. The real estate agent is entitled to rely on the information that's provided from the vendor. Real estate agents also will know information about properties because they've been working in a particular market as well. In New South Wales Fair Trading, we have seminars, email alerts. People should come to our website regularly to see what is going on in their industry, because laws change from time to time. Court cases affect the way laws are interpreted, and we provide additional information than just the bare minimum of what you need to do to comply with the law. The internet has revolutionised the way the real estate industry works in New South Wales. Real estate agents need to know that everything that they run on their websites is just the same as a printed document that they'd be providing to potential clients, so that all the laws that applied before the internet existed still apply to the way they behave and the sorts of representations they make on the internet. And we've been able to provide a lot more information than we have in past years right across New South Wales. So you can go to the Fair Trading website, you can find out about our compliance priorities, you can find out about our activities. Our current priority is to make sure that real estate agents are managing their trust accounts appropriately and that they're keeping them up to date, because trust accounting is very, very important in terms of making sure that the money can be traced and tracked. The number one tip for dealing with a fair trading inspector is to be honest. So if you are open and transparent and accessible to the regulator, then there's a fair chance that we'll be able to see how you're performing, but also be able to give you some information and advice on how you can better run your business. We recognise that agents do accidentally make mistakes from time to time. We encourage people to minimise their mistakes by hiring good staff, by staying in contact with their accountant and also with their regulator as well, so that they keep their little mistakes as little mistakes and they don't grow to be big mistakes. The 3 things that every agent must do is stay licensed and stay up to date with their paperwork. Secondly, do your homework about the area that you're working in, so that when people approach you to sell their home, you have more information about that area than that person has, so you can provide something of value to your customer. And the third thing is work with the regulator. Work with Fair Trading, be available to inspectors, ask questions if you don't know the answers of them, so that you can find out the answer and you can improve your business.